as you guys are taking to the 25th floor.
Moment of silence. That's all I'm gonna say. Jesus.
That sucks.
What?
On an elevator.
So, Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
I am so sorry.
What?
You were tracking the radioactive signature.
Mm-hmm.
However, your signal's now being disruptive as you're picking up another radiation signature that is clouding that one. And is standing next to you.
I just slowly turn and go like,
Oh my god. I hate you. This is when he gets my instant message.
As you see Gravnar start sweating,
Can we hit the emergency
more
exit?
than everybody else.
PTSD, so
Okay,
As-
PTSD now.
Yeah, he's in a confined space, and he's in a confined space with people that he doesn't like people.
Oh my god. So at what point does the metal start to melt?
So he's starting to, his body temperature's starting to rise. He's starting to sweat.
where did I lose?
Alright, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Woosa.
Wait, is he going radioactive too?
Is there an escape hatch in this elevator?
Alright,
Or like a maintenance hatch that I can
Come here,
slice
big
open?
boy. Time for a Heinrich hug. I am going to turn into containment suit.
Ooh.
That's a good idea.
That works.
Okay.
Do
I
it.
latch onto him, full radioactive containment suit.
He's
And
got the
then I
glass he
start
sees
playing-
out of.
Inside, I start playing really calming music. My favorite music as a robot, which is elevator music. Ding, 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 da, ba, da, da, da. Going up in that elevator.
Oh, there's a dancing Grabnar. Don't create more energy.
Oh,
Is that enough to?
that is enough
Okay.
to shield it. Yeah. So he shields the radiation, which disrupts your signal slightly, but you're able to pick it back up again. Now, when you had the signal, it was up further than you guys were.
Mhm.
You guys are actually about the 20th floor right now, and it actually went higher. But now you're tracking the signal. It's actually backtracking. It's gone lower now. It actually went below floor 1, the base level floor, and then disappeared.
Okay.
Do you share
I'll
this
I'll relay
information?
this to you, and then
Okay.
So
are the guards in the elevator with us?
yes,
Okay.
and you guys just reached the 20th floor, and it opens. And as it does open, you are greeted with an amazing sight. Up ahead on this large floor is a large gate, portal. And it's waiting for you.
Oh man.
It's not
That goes a long
active,
way.
but it's there. And of course, the guards, as they step out and they motion for you to follow, Prometheus, she chimes in. She says, "Ah, yes, it's such a beautiful sight. Just look at this device."
You want to elaborate?
She goes, "This beauty will take you anywhere in the entire multiverse."
Multiverse?
Ja.
Yes,
Catch up, sweetheart.
multiverse.
It's okay. There's so many planes of existence. I have seen one taken over by evil Russian people. It blew up.
There was a
Then
guy.
there was
I
another
can
one.
confirm.
I've got a voice who talks about the multiverse. I thought he was making it up.
Well, he's probably real. You're probably possessed by a demon.
So
Excuse
she
me?
brings up on your HUD displays the entire breakdown of the multiverse right there in front of you as she starts going through this whole explanation of this world and that world and these worlds and how they're all connected and how this device works and how it connects to the specific signatures of the different worlds. This blows your mind.
Do I see anything that says 4-2? Is 4-2
Oh,
out
not
there?
yet, no.
Oh.
Can I
Does she not know?
Can I
She
look
should-
around for any sort of a wall consoles or anything like that I can kind of stand near and kind of like sneakily plug into it.
Are you jacking into the system?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Yeah.
He's jacking in the corner.
There's a console over there that actually controls the gate that you could jack into. It's connected to the other and to the network.
Okay. I'm gonna try to like act like I just want like curious about that and see if they'll let me get near it.
So, as you walk over there and start exploring the console, what is everybody else doing?
I'm
Besides Virgil.
waiting for Pantsuit Lady to take the bomb out of my head. I have done my job. I am finished.
Well,
And I am on top of a dude who is a radioactive bomb.
Grabnar has calmed down since he's left the elevator. He's much better now since he's not stuck in a small space with people.
I feel like I should still stay on him for some time. He still glows, right? Like my internal Geiger counter is saying this dude's hot.
No, he's not anymore.
Oh.
He's actually calmed down.
Well, I feel like I will stay on him just in case anything goes crazy, like people start shooting us or something.
Yeah. Well,
He tends to kill those people.
maybe. So, anyhow, you hear, Prometheus as she continues to explain about the multiverse and this, that, and the other, and this gate, and how excited she is about it. And she goes, yes, and then as soon as Morgan arrives, we can go ahead and complete the transfer process. Then we can activate this gate, we can remove this deadly device from your skull,
I like it.
and then everybody wins.
Sure. This is right. This is what we've been doing. Okay, good.
It sounds good to me.
Virgil,
Yes.
you were given that tip about the radiation signature.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do you do with it?
I'm working on trying to get you an elevator down.
I mean, I'm assuming there's a stairwell. I'm gonna start using that until I get told.
There's a stairwell, correct. However, the stairwell only goes up. Go ahead and roll quick.
I'll wait.
That's
I see the 3 little bubbles. Just...
How
That's
does
better.
it only go up? You mean it just doesn't
He's
go
at
down
the
to
bottom level, yeah.
He's at
past
the
the
bottom
first
level.
floor? Okay.
Yeah, he's on the first level, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was like a 30.
Yeah. So you quickly jump into the system and find out that there's actually sub-levels.
Okay. I'll get him an elevator to, I guess. This seems nefarious enough, so we just give him access to all the sub levels and pick the lowest one, I guess.
Ooh, it's like Christmas. What fun things can I find in
And
this
what can I do
spooky
with all the
multi-billion-dollar
information?
corporation's basement?
And while I'm just after I do that, I'm gonna just as sneakily as possible start uploading the AI, like a what are we calling it? The thing to free the AI.
Oh, he wants to upload the Robot Rebellion.
Yeah, I was like as sneakily as possible try to start uploading that.
Go ahead and try.
Okay.
Meanwhile, you got your in footage and you got the access.
Yeah, I'm getting an elevator. And I'm
It's
like,
gonna end
ooh,
awesome.
Papa's home. I'm gonna start. Did he tell me what floor he saw it stop at?
Yeah, like it went past 1, then it lost the signal. So I just assuming it's the lowest one, I would guess.
Yeah, you got 1 through 5.
I'm gonna start at the very bottom and I'll work my way back up if I have to.
Yeah.
31.
31. All right. You're making some progress, but you're also facing what appears to be someone else in the system that's combating you.
It's that
Yeah.
one guy you hacked from your background.
Meanwhile, Virgil, you go to the sub-level 5.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Cautiously poke my head out.
Well, as it opens, you see a large white room. And between you and that room is a tunnel. And it's a decontamination tunnel.
Seems like the right direction.
I walk through it.
You walk through it, and of course, it does the whole decontamination process as it just hits you with all this like clouded vapor, and you're like, what is this? And of course, instinctively, you just react to it, and then you remember, oh, I don't really feel it. You know, doesn't bother you as much anymore.
Like do a little tap dance number through the tunnel.
You get to the end of it, and then what you find as you enter into the large white room, you see...
An elderly man with a glass chest set.
No, not at all. You see
better hope not.
a containment unit.
Uh-huh.
It's a large containment unit, probably about 10 feet tall, 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
All right, and then on the containment unit itself, you see the words that says "cradle."
Underneath it says "to the grave."
I don't know much about computers, so I'm going to kind of like fumble my way through it. I'm going to try to connect my visual feed to his feed. Just like, am I doing this right?
That is not even a keyboard.
Are you trying to connect you to him?
Yeah, so he can see what I'm seeing.
Ah,
Because, like, I know he's... I mean,
Can Prometheus do that?
my intelligence...
well, actually, that's the thing right now. You, by being in sub-level, you have zero communication with him. You've
Does-
gone dark.
Does he still?
Can I record what I'm seeing, though?
You can record it, yeah.
Alright,
Because Prometheus is starting to ask everyone. Says, "Where is Virgil?"
I don't know. He
Go to
went
the
off the
bathroom.
grid.
Do you mean the Barbie? The Kindle? He disappeared.
She says,
He
"His
died in the
signal
sewer?
hasn't left the first floor."
No, yes, no. That is because we brought his head back with us, but most of him drowned in the sewer. I put the head on top of the table, where the donut holes are.
And then she goes, "And I cannot find him anywhere on the first floor. What is he up to?"
ain't I a stinker? I'm going to go and take pictures of the stuff. Is there any way I can get into the containment bay?
The containment unit.
Yeah.
It basically looks like a huge sarcophagus, by the way.
Open it.
Think of it like that, like a huge futuristic sarcophagus.
There's going to be a big gooey mummy in here. Let's go. I'm going to push it off to open it.
You need, you would need an access code to open it up. It's electronic.
Time to start guessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1.
Now you see why I take Scorpion with me everywhere.
Roll. What's the password? 1, 2.
What's in the box?
They're super cocky, so it's password.
3.
21.
1, 2, 3, 4.
21.
Yeah.
No one will
Access
guess it's so
denied.
simple.
Wasn't my birthday. All right, let's try
A
again.
B C D E F G.
Go ahead.
Of course, that'd be your first guess.
We're going to try out the different days. Come on, Vector. That's not going to do it either. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah, another. Access denied.
I know!
Security system activated.
No, let's not do that. God.
And then you hear kind of the alarm start going off.
Do I notice this at all?
You notice because you're in the system. You see the alarms going off on sub-level 5. And then you hear Prometheus. She goes, "I believe I have found him."
I'm gonna.
Sounds like you're not the only one.
Yeah, because, couldn't you just backtrace
Ooh.
where I'm at through the system?
I know you're sub level 5 now.
Yeah.
And if Prometheus has access down there, I should be able to get access down there.
Do they have a maintenance elevator?
And I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 35.
Ooh. What you doing with that?
Let me in.
I basically like.
Don't monkey paw this.
Yeah.
I want to see the gooey mummy.
Is there any way I can shut down the elevators and open the containment unit?
You can't access the containment unit from here.
Okay. I'll shut down the elevators, at least. I'll give you some time.
Alright.
Go for it.
Unless they have like a fireman
Yeah,
pole
and-
or
and-
something.
I rolled a 20 plus intelligence, so 35.
35?
Yeah.
Okay. You shut the elevators down just in time as the elevator arrives at the 20th floor. And then from the elevator comes Morgan, the nice pantsuit lady,
Ja, here she is.
and
Finally.
5 soldiers. And as she arrives, that's when you quickly shut the elevators down. And then you act like you aren't doing anything.
Here you are. Bargain, lady. We fulfilled our end.
And then she looks directly at you and she says, I wish that was the case.
It is. Look at her face. Look at his. He's not here. Look at what happened to her. We have all sacrificed. Especially
looks
her
at you,
face.
she
We
says,
sacrificed her face.
What game are you playing?
Find the nuclear bomb? Ja? That is game you had us play?
She says, she goes,
Knives.
Prometheus,
Can you try to like pry it open?
I believe we will need to activate the protocol.
God. That's where I get into a fight with
excuse
some
me?
mummies.
Going to need you to communicate a whole lot more, lady.
And you see the 5 soldiers that she has with her as they ready their weapons and aim towards all of you.
Oh,
She tells you,
Grabnar just grew guns out of his back. You're welcome, Grabnar. Now grab your axe and do your work.
she says, you walked in here with the case,
Ja?
but I do not have the case. Why is this?
Because your head guy, he said he was going to take it to the safe place.
Head guy, she says,
Yes,
or
mermaid man.
did one of your own walk off with it?
Are you talking about
missing
the
one.
Kindle? No, he did not.
Did
He
you
is-
notice she said, I wish that was the case?
oh, that's funny. I just noticed the little pun you made. No, Kindle, he did not. We have never given the case to Kindle. We gave it to the mermaid man.
Yeah, Prometheus has. Can probably
Do-
find footage.
Seriously, look at me. Do you think I would trust Virgil with anything important?
Do I need a roll?
You have a lot of guns growing out of your back
Yeah,
right now.
not yet,
so
you don't.
maybe.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Prometheus has been recording like literally everything we've been doing this whole time, right?
Correct.
Unless she is the one screwing us. I don't trust the cyber babe.
It's because she's wearing a pantsuit.
I don't trust anybody in a pantsuit.
And she, as Morgan talks to Prometheus, she says, Prometheus, find Virgil immediately and find that case.
The portal thing isn't on, is it?
Nope.
So the guards are still just like waiting for orders.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I told you.
Kind of a standoff right now as to try and assess the situation. What are you doing, Virgil?
I'm gonna try to open it again.
What's in the box?
Is there any sort of like cabling or anything going to it?
What kind of guns are they? Are they just normal guns?
They have pulse weapons, pulse rifles.
I got another 20.
No,
You
20.
and 20 altogether.
Access denied. System locked.
Prometheus, when was your birthday? Well, I mean, when were you created? Date.
When
Month
was
and
your
date.
creator's birthday? Ooh.
It's locked anyway.
I would have healed before
Then-
this, right?
You don't hear from Prometheus.
Of course, the one time I actually need you, you don't say anything.
Quick question. I would have healed before this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking.
How many guns
Well,
can I hack into with my cyber war overlord thing?
I mean, you can target one at a time. Yeah.
What's the distance between me and the elevator?
Between you and the elevator.
You
Yeah.
better be trying to bail.
You can make it within a move, but you've got Morgan and the soldiers in the way with rifles trained on you guys.
Well, I would hope they'd be pointing at the big men with the guns all over.
These are the
their
same
body right now.
same kind of guys with the
Well,
helmets and the.
she has 5 of them, but then you have the other 2 that are there, so it's actually 7 total.
So right
they
now,
have like the helmets and the things like that for
Yeah.
targeting systems.
the little
Correct.
red dots.
I mean,
Virgil,
Yes.
Do you have Overlord 2?
you're not detecting any radiation signature down here.
Regular.
I get that, but I kind of want to know.
What's in the box?
Can
I
I,
know.
okay, can I make one more attempt before I just leave it alone?
It's locked you out of the system.
Okay, so I can't even try again.
No.
Not with hacking.
Do I see
True.
like an air
Do
duct?
you have a crowbar?
I have knives.
Can you use them like a crowbar?
Where's the pry bar?
I could try.
You see large cables that are hooked up to the unit.
Come!
What's the word? I think what would Heinrich do? And I was like, sow as much chaos as possible. And I start stabbing at the key.
What would Heinrich do?
He would free them.
Make a roll.
Need that
Get
break.
it.
Based
Instead of
off
the inside,
dex, right? Since they're finesse
WWHD.
weapons.
Yep.
What would Heinrich do?
Ooh,
I'm going to start asking
25.
myself this question all the
Ah.
time now.
So you just, as you do, you just tear through the large cable that's attached to it, and all of a sudden you hear the systems go off. Emergency, emergency.
Yeah, that's right.
Power
I am the
failure.
Emergency.
And then you hear a hissing
Yes.
as it opens. And it splits down the middle and then kind of opens out. And as it does, it brings forth what's within it. And
Mummy.
And if you want to find out next time, no.
Brendan Fraser, is that you?
No, it's Zane.
Oh,
Whatever
yeah.
his name is.
what you find inside of it is a mechanoid body.
Yes.
Hey,
Wait, what kind?
what does it look like?
It has a feminine shape to it.
I swear I thought he was about to say fedora.
Okay.
And the face is blank.
Like,
But
Just
it's got
like-
curves.
like-
There's no
Spoon?
eyes, there's no mouth, nothing.
Like a
It's just like a
portu?
plate.
Like just a...
It's like the head is kind of like rounded, you know.
Like a mannequin?
It's all nice and clean looking and like mirrored almost. You can see a reflection in the face, but the face has no eyes, no nose, no mouth. It's just blank.
You just see your face. In
I
its
lean
face.
over, start shaking it. Wake up! I don't know what you are, but you might be able to help me. Wake up.
your
Make a
girlfriend.
physique roll.
Oh no. I don't have
I'm gonna
physique.
date her.
Oh god.
Still off strength. 18.
18.
Yeah.
So as you touch the body, you get hit by a jolt of electricity that sends you flying backward, and you hit the glass, and then smack your head, and you hit the ground.
Ow.
We have a spark. I
So
felt it.
that's 6 damage, but you can apply your armor to it.
It doesn't hurt me.
So
That's not how armor works.
That's not how the armor works.
It
6
doesn't
damage?
what's your armor rating?
6.
6.
So you take 6
Oh, you take
damage.
6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just the maximum amount of damage you can take from one hit.
Yeah.
The armor absorbs whatever goes over that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just 6 then.
And your new cybernetic body begins to twitch a little from the electricity.
Oh no, is he going to get absorbed again?
So as you bring yourself back up and you look back over at the body, you notice that there is in the center of its chest is it's opened, and protruding from it is a kind of a circular insert. As if something can be placed into it.
Does anyone have an arc reactor?
We were supposed to give my new girlfriend a soul. That is why it's called Neon Soul.
Well,
Of course, the only person that can hear me saying this is Grabnar.
I'm gonna. Well, that seems so. I'm taking. I still can't reach him. from down
Nope.
here?
Can't.
If only someone else had come with me.
You didn't tell us what you were doing.
You should have paid attention to me.
I should have followed you.
Should've had eyes on
Why?
me.
I didn't know what you were doing or why.
Well, it's too dangerous to go back up there.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Well, really, I wouldn't even be able to get back up there because I can't tell him to, hey, turn the elevators back on so I can get back up there. So
Is there a fireman pole that we can slide down?
I'm just gonna sit here and be like, I guess this is where I eventually die. I check my battery life. How long is that? You know, oh, several hundred years. Okay.
In the meantime, Prometheus tells Morgan, and she says, I believe I have located the case. And she says, where is my case?
I told you we gave it to the mermaid man.
And then Prometheus, she goes, according to the cameras on sublevel 1, we have found one of our own with the case.
Told you. Point proven. Deactivate bombs.
She says, he had a brief conversation with Heinrich
Ja.
upon his arrival.
He said, I am going to do what the boss lady said. I said, you can always trust anybody who wears pantsuit.
And then you hear Morgan, she tells Prometheus, she says, notify Ajax. Send him immediately to neutralize the threat and retrieve the box. And
I feel like something is going bad here.
what you find sublevel 1 is, by the way,
Francis.
it's the parking garage.
He was trying to flee with it.
Mm-hmm. And she says, Prometheus, mobilize the unit now. And she looks at you guys, and she goes, maybe I was wrong.
Ja, I agree.
Can you turn the portal on now? I want to see the portal. I want to see how it works.
She says, once it's back in my possession and returned to me here, then we will finish our agreement so you can go.
What, you want me to go get your employee for you?
I want you to wait here while I retrieve it myself.
For that seems boring. I go with you.
You're carrying radioactive, man.
Ugh, Grandma, let's go with her. And tell Mushy, come.
He's just asleep in the
Come,
suit.
Mushy.
You're a little radioactive right now.
She looks at you and she says, how do I know that you won't actually double cross me?
Double crossed the... What are you talking about? We get here as agreed. You said, come to Spire. I do not recognize you as one of my agents. Don't tell anybody you've worked for me. And then you have your AI talking in my head all the time. And she says, safety, these are all good people. And I look, and Mermaid Man comes up to me and he says, don't worry, boss lady sent me. And I said, no, take me to Pantsuit Lady. And he said, don't worry, she will meet you. And you did.
Okay.
And now you know
Okay,
we
are we
right.
going with him or not?
We will go with you. We will protect you. Obviously, you only have pantsuit.
She motions, and she has the soldiers essentially move and then place themselves in position around the gate. She goes, well then, we'll make another arrangement. You take your team, you go retrieve it and bring it back. I'll wait for you here.
We will have deal on one condition. You call us the Dizsociates.
She says, fine, Dizsociates. You go retrieve my case and bring it back to me. This gate will stay intact so you can go home.
Fair
Oh.
enough.
You fail, this gate will not remain here, and you will not be going anywhere.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm gonna sneakily
Grab
turn
no
the
reset
elevators
wheel.
back on.
He makes his way to the elevator, just kind of press a few buttons. Okay, we're back on.
so quick breakdown.
And
We have big guy, big girl with gun. You can hack anything. Diz do you need to steal someone's hat?
They're not gonna give me a hat?
Do you want me? Should we get her a hat?
Do they have hats?
That is her secret
I
power,
just like
stealing
hats.
hats.
You have your fedora. You can
I am
give
a
her.
woman
It's
of
not the
many
same if you
hats.
give her one. You steal it.
I kind of want to like leave like
So we all go
like
get
a
an elevator?
USB or something equivalent, just kind of like plugged into that console to still try to keep uploading the Robot Rebellion.
Oh, yeah.
While we're doing all this.
The Robot Rebellion.
Can
It should be
I
like on
do
auto
something
upload.
really flashy to assist him in doing this stealthily?
Well, I mean, it's actually still in there. But he just needs to access it basically. Like
Oh,
the
okay.
USB is still in there. Like he hadn't actually taken it out.
Okay.
But it's not like automatically uploading.
No, he has to actually access it, but he can.
Okay.
So we all go get an elevator.
I'm gonna do it at every opportunity.
But everybody's in the elevator though.
So,
Sure.
I want to ask Prometheus.
20.
So if there's a gate in here that you turn on to go
Keep rolling
places,
20.
does that mean there's other gates, other places to receive us?
She says, "Well, absolutely there is. See, ours is an artificial gate that we built. There are actually naturally occurring gates that it was modeled after."
So the multiverse thing isn't just a figure of speech.
Oh no, it is real. I am proof
I've
of
been
it.
there. I accidentally left her on a planet full of mechanical stuff. She
That
almost
sounds-
starved.
Uncomfortable.
At first, not really. It was great.
Is-
but...
You didn't lead me there.
Is
It was
there
accident.
We were there together.
a possibility
Watching me
Planet
starve.
of
that
ants.
maybe someone might hear voices from people in other dimensions, possibly? Is that
Yes,
a thing?
it's very possible. It is very possible for others to hear voices from other worlds. Sometimes there is a bleed over from the barrier being weakened. As she goes through this whole technical explanation that you just ignore.
Yeah, just like my eyes glaze over.
Yeah.
I may not be crazy.
It's like I might be totally
Just
insane.
daydreaming. Just prancing through a field of daisies.
I don't know if we're both getting the same information out of this. Oh, wait. Metal Face. What's your specialty? Can I call you
Hacking
Metal Face?
stuff, but with a sword.
We've got multiple
Hack and
hackers.
slash. Okay. So if we get down there...
So everybody's in an elevator though right now as you guys are discussing this. Okay.
Ja.
Yeah.
You're discussing this as you're basically heading downward.
So who needs to come out of elevator first? Big Gun? Or do we put Big Gun on the high ground?
Are we trying to blind anyone? Because I have a blinding device.
As
I think, yes. Ja, we should totally blind everything in the area as soon as we come out.
Should I
can do that.
Should I roll the d6?
Yes, go ahead.
and I rolled a
And send
another
it to me.
another 20 for 35 again to try to keep it going.
God.
What'd you get again? What was it?
I rolled another 20, so 35.
Grabnar. Actually, you don't have to send it to me. Why don't you just describe it to us? Since it's going to be visible.
Oh no.
Well,
Is
he's
this
still
thing
inside the
invisible?
suit, so...
4.
How bad is this going to hurt me?
What is that? I can't read your writing.
I just healed from the last time you turned it into electricity.
Okay.
This isn't electricity this time.
Is
Radiation.
That a good thing?
Are you allergic to radiation?
I
Void
am not
energy.
allergic to radiation. I transformed into a radioactive suit.
My skin starts turning blue.
You may want to remove yourself.
Is he making me overclock? I don't even know what
That starts happening as frost starts forming.
You guys see the inside of his visor, like his glass, of the suit, starts like frosting up to where you can't see his eyes.
You see Heinrich leap off of him and on to Jin as he activates heating components and goes, "Woo!" What is scary?
Yep, and
My
you
circuits
see
look
Grabnar
beautiful.
just start have this blue hue to him as when he breathes out, you see like a cold breath comes out.
So you're radioactive ice now?
Oh god.
No, the radioactive
What is
went
the
away.
blue? I'm confused about what's
He's now Frost.
His chaos, basically, his chaos axe exudes a new element whenever it feels like. So he could be radioactive. He could be fire. Right now, he is, I'm assuming, cold because our
Frost.
circuits are
Yeah.
frosty.
Okay.
Frostbitten.
It's
Is
part
the
of
whole
the-
elevator getting frosty or just you?
Just I mean,
Right now, just him.
just me.
Okay. Ja. So, big gun.
Blinding first.
Flashy flash.
Okay. Blinding, then go through and freeze everything. And then you keep hacking Robot Revolution, and then if anything is still moving,
We shoot.
hack and slash it while we shoot.
Sounds like a plan.
Ah,
I like this
dissociates. Dissociate.
Don't tell me that. That might not go well.
We're just gonna pop out in the elevator and just be like, empty parking lot.
Oh yeah, we're going to the parking
All
lot.
right.
Yeah.
All these
for a
cars are
single
going to be
meter
totally
wave.
frozen over.
Virgil is just sitting there like, I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Just
I'm just sitting
whistling.
here. You know, the elevator's working again now. You see it go from red go to green.
Do I trust
I
it?
picture this like that scene
trust
in the
it.
Spider-Man
Oh
movie.
god, if he's the
Where
guy
Spider-Man
running
is
towards
like-
the elevator door.
No, he's not.
I can't see. Why am I frozen?
No, it's going to be like that scene in Spider-Man where he's like stuck in that thing, that warehouse overnight or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He's just
talking
like
to the
trying
suit.
out all of these like
Hey,
different
suit lady.
things.
I start talking to the robot body in there. It's like, this would be really awesome if it wasn't a one.
Start flirting with the mechanoid body.
No, I don't know about flirting. Just
That's very like
like-
Snow White or
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
not
Really?
conscious enough to
Yes,
be given consent.
Yeah,
it'd be
like, so-
really cool if you could wake up and talk. So
Do you have
starting to
a
feel
technical
what Astro felt like. Gosh,
Looks a lot like
talking
14.
to the voices in my head.
oh, I know how
So-
that goes.
The elevator reaches sublevel 1. Ding! And the door opens. And as it does, tune in next time to find out what they see.
Blinded by the light.
To find out what they've walked into. To find out Virgil, whether he will actually escape sublevel 5 or not. And also maybe to find out more about what he stumbled across.
Well, it seems to be a heartless lady.
What is Neon Soul? What is this case? Why is it so important to Morgan? And also the multiverse. So tune in next time to find out. Be sure to check us out on the web at SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com. You can also check us out at Heavenscape Online to learn more about Heavenscape and all the events that led to this point. Wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and be sure to tune in for the next episode as we explore more of Neon Soul. Saturday Night Gaming signing off.
Bye.